Hello, so in this tutorial I'll teach you how to create a page using the form module, but through the wizard of the form module. Basically the wizard allows you to create based in a few selections. It creates automatically the actions, so you don't need to do them manually as I showed you before in the previous tutorial. So to show you this is a very simple and straightforward tutorial. So let's just log in our framework, choose the advanced workspace, the corresponding projects, and click in our index page and drag and drop the form module to the correspondent region that we want to. So drag the form module here, and now that we can see the form module settings here, let's click in the wizard button. So in this wizard button we can see a few options here. Basically it allows us to create a table list, a form list, a single form or multiple form items. So let's just show you tables list items. Let's click next. In here I can choose where the system can get the data, if it is from the data access layers or directly from the database layer. So we'll just use the diagram here so we can choose the school table as as we did in the previous tutorials too. We have a few options if you want to show to. We can currently we are showing the school ID and the name. If you want, we can add some conditions, but for now let's just do this and click next. We can add some actions too, so we can make these table lists editable if we wish to, but for now let's just put this as read-only. So we click next, we click in this button, create a HTML and replace the previous HTML. We wait a while, so the system is trying to figure out which rules should be called and which actions it should be created. So now it's done. Okay, so if you scroll down we see a bunch of actions here, but basically he create automatically according with our selections of the wizard. So we just save this block, it's saved, we save the page, and the page is saved, and we can now preview the page. So as we can see, it creates automatically the list of schools. If we want, we can go back here again to edit the correspondent module. Let's open the wizard again and let's change, instead of a table list, let's create a multiple form item. So we click next, we do exactly the same thing that we did before, next. So it will be read only, next, and replace, create HTML and replace the previous one. We choose this one, then it's saved already automatically, nothing to save. So we go back to our page, the preview of our page, and we click refresh. In our refresh we can see that we can basically, this is a different way, other type basically is a form where I can see a record, one record each time, and then I can go to the next or to the previous record. This is just an example. So basically you can use a wizard where basically you can do a bunch of stuff. You have other options here. You can make this with conditions, you can make it this single insert with single update. You have other options here too. So basically this is a wizard that helps you to create automatically some actions if you don't know which actions you should use. Basically this helps us because a lot of time, basically you don't need to expend a lot of time, and you can do this through the wizard and then delete or change the existing actions. But basically most of the work was already done by the system, and that's it. So thank you very much.